Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. My name is Phillip Wright, and today is Thursday, February 25th, 2021, and here's what's making headlines. New court records reveal more information about the murder of Jesus Calle. The man who police say killed Calle is Mauricio Antonio Castro. They say Castro told them in an interrogation he was at Knight's Pub and got invited to a party at Plaza on January 3rd. According to the court records, police say Castro told them there was a fight. Police say Castro claimed during the fight he shot Calle and left the scene. The Orange County Sheriff's Office responded to a 911 call at 4:30 a.m. Deputies arrived and found Calle wounded. Shortly after, they transported him to Advent Health. He was later pronounced deceased. Join us tomorrow at 1 p.m. to find out more details about this case. Now let's look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 79 degrees and it looks like sunny skies are going to be happening all day. Maybe the perfect time to hit the pool. But tonight the low is a chilly 54 degrees with a low chance of rain, so you might need to layer up a little bit tonight. Tomorrow's high reaches 82 degrees with sunny skies again, but there is a slight breeze coming in at 5 miles per hour. This weekend will bring in perfect beach weather with highs in the 80s. Florida Republicans are proposing changes to Bright Future scholarships. If accepted, those changes could limit college and for certain majors. On Tuesday, Republican Senator Dennis Baxley filed Senate Bill 86, a bill that would limit college aid based on whether a student's major is likely to result in a job after graduation. Under the bill, the Board of Governors and the State Board of Education will need to approve a list of career certificates, undergraduate, and graduate degree programs each year. Bright Future students are currently eligible for aid on 100 or 75% of tuition, but under this bill that would depend on their education track. If approved, the legislation would impact students beginning in the 2022 academic year. A group is suing UCF. They say the school is trying to suppress and punish free speech online. Knightly News reporter Juliana Maya gives us a deeper look at this troubling lawsuit.
In a lawsuit filed in Orlando's federal district court, an organization called Speech First is calling out the Just Knights response team. The team aims to help students with bias-related incidents. Speech First claims UCF's computer policy against harassment violates the First and 14th Amendment. The president of Speech First, Nicole Knightly, says she anticipates to make a proper resolution with the school.
Well, we would like all the policies that the university maintains to actually be in compliance with the First Amendment, which we believe at the current time does not. What that looks like, we know will come out during the course of litigation. This is the 5th free speech lawsuit that we've brought since our founding.
The organization describes itself as a defender of free speech. The group is representing 3 students who are hesitant to discuss their conservative views on issues ranging from LGBTQ rights to the Second Amendment. In this 44-page lawsuit, Speech First also mentions Professor Charles Nagy, a psychology professor whose tweets were described as racist by some students. You may recall Nagy was fired for violating the university's policies and regulations related to classroom misconduct. UCF student Brianna Kenzier has a different perspective.
Towards the UCF side, just because the school has a mission and they have a set of standards for, I guess, their students and their faculty.
UCF officials tells Nightly News they are still reviewing the complaint. They say the University of Central Florida has a long history of supporting free speech and open expression. In Orlando, Juliana Maya, UCF Nightly News.
Thank you, Juliana. The university also says they expect students and employees to follow state and federal laws that guarantee freedom from unlawful discrimination. Nightly News will continue to update you as we learn more on the situation. The Orange County Clerk of Courts is hosting a program to help drivers who may be unaware their licenses are suspended. Court officials say Operation Greenlight allows Orange County residents to pay overdue obligations while saving the 25% collection surcharge. According to the program's website, some participants may be eligible for a payment plan and have their suspended licenses reinstated if all requirements are met. A lawyer from UCF Legal Services, Terrence Ruth, says the program is important for students because many do not know their license is suspended.
They think either the parents will take care of it or they don't even know about it sometimes because it was mailed to their permanent address and they didn't realize it. And they've gotten a suspended license and don't know this.
The court is holding this event virtually until Friday. You can visit myorangecircle.com to participate. Students wanting to go out for a drink after class may have more options. Florida lawmakers are reviewing a bill aimed at expanding alcohol licenses to smaller restaurants across Florida. The ironically booze bill is meant to give restaurants that have been hit by the pandemic a little boost. Currently, to sell alcohol, a restaurant must be at 2,500 square feet with capacity of 150 people. If passed, the new bill would lower these requirements. The director for the Institute for Economic Forecasting at UCF's College of Business, Dr. Sean Snape, says this bill varies for each restaurant.
And so, it is a potential opportunity for some of these small businesses, but it's going to depend on, their location, their potential customer base, and it's not going to be for all of these small businesses.
Sine says that alcohol licenses can be a big cost for restaurants, paying close to 6 figures in obtaining a license. A similar bill from an emergency order from Governor Ron DeSantis, allowing alcohol-to-go sales to become permanent, will also be in review. The booze bill was approved by Orange County delegates and is in review by a Florida House committee. If the booze bill is approved, it will take effect July 1st, 2021. A team of UCF students are hard at work to make a moon dust-proof material. The team entered NASA's Big Idea Challenge. They are one of 7 schools to be selected. The Leto project is in the beginning stages. Team members are gathering supplies to begin testing. Project leader and a PhD candidate for the Department of Chemistry, David Fox, tells us they got the idea by studying the honeybee.
That manipulation of the pollen, which is similar size to the lunar dust, we thought would be useful to try to look at a little more carefully. And that's where the inspiration came up from.
Fox says the material they are developing will hopefully be used in one of NASA's upcoming missions. He says having a material that is resistant to moon dust will improve the overall health of the astronauts. The final project will be submitted in October, and in November the teams will go to a convention in Vegas to showcase their work. UCF College Ministry is hosting gaming events every Friday at 4 p.m. at Memory Mall. The event allows students to enjoy in-person activities like playing volleyball, soccer, and ultimate frisbee. College Christian leader Phil Balowski says many students are joining because they want more face-to-face interaction with other students.
Oh, anyone's welcome to come out. Definitely, we love just connecting with students.
Balowski says around 70 students get together every Friday, and the number of students joining each week has been increasing due to COVID-19. Many UCF organizations are still having their meetings virtually this semester. Balowski says all students from different backgrounds are welcome to join the college ministry group each Friday. The group is planning on meeting again in Memory Mall tomorrow. The UCF softball team is recovering from a loss this morning. They took on number 20 ranked Mizzou Wednesday night in a midweek showdown. The Lady Knights fell behind early in the second inning with a score of 5-0. They held it up, talked it over, and the comeback began. They tied it up at 5 runs in the bottom of the third, featuring 2 key hits from Georgia Blair and Shannon Dorothy. The Knights ultimately lost this battle with a score of 5-6. Head coach Cindy Ball Malone says this was just a step in the right direction.
It's just a constant, a continuous progression of developing and getting better so that we have our best when our best is required at the end of season.
UCF Softball now has a record of 6-2, and they have a quick turnaround as they prepare to play McNeese State this weekend in a 3-game series. The UCF Majorettes are getting ready for their first socially distanced tryout. The UCF Majorettes will be performing their routines with masks for the first time since the football season. This is their first socially distanced tryout, as last year they were done virtually. Team captain Julian Perazzi says an issue the team is running into is not being able to have contact with each other in routines.
One of the biggest struggles this past season and for the upcoming tryouts is that we can't exchange batons. We can only use our own individual batons, which is kind of a lot different than past years.
The current majorettes say they are continuing to practice for tryouts while masked up. The tryouts will take place Saturday, March 27th at the Marching Knights building. And that's all the time we have for today. So thank you all for watching. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Twitter at UCF Knightly News. Also, make sure to tune in to our newscast on Fridays at 1 p.m. on Spectrum Channel 734. I'm Phillip Wright. Have a great day, and as always, you guys, charge on.